Hi everyone, Melissa Devo here. I'm the author and publisher of the new Letters of Love book around pregnancy and infant loss. Today I have Annmarie Vella with us, and she's one of the authors in this book, and she's written a letter to her loved ones, her little babies, and she's going to share part of her story with you today. So welcome, Annmarie. How are you going?
Good, thanks.
So do you want to introduce yourself? What's your name? What do you do? Who are you?
Hi. Okay, hi everybody. I'm Annmarie Vella. I'm a mother of 4 beautiful earthside humans. I have 5 angel babies. I have an amazing husband who I'm very blessed with. Sorry, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, you're right. And
I basically I wanted to be involved in Letters of Love, as it's something that I feel could really benefit some people. Reach out to other mothers who have experienced, other families I should say, who've experienced loss in the way that we have, to remind people that they're not alone. It's also a really nice gesture.
Yeah. And so who is your letter addressed to?
Okay, so obviously I mentioned I have 5 angel babies. So I have a son and a daughter, twins, and then a single baby boy, Mason John, and then twins again, Aaron and Brendan Vella.
Mm-hmm. And what do you talk about in your letter?
The cycle of life, and how sometimes things are meant to be in a particular order, or we imagine them to be in a particular order, and never do we imagine that we will go through a loss, or we imagine that sort of when we think of having children that we will be pregnant and then 9 months later have a baby, but it doesn't always work out that way. And as when we have a family, sometimes we take our loved ones for granted, and things happen in life. And so I speak a lot about how sometimes when we lose someone that we love, it throws out that cycle of life that we imagine to be so perfect.
Mm-hmm. And when you were writing your letters, because I know you've got 2 letters there, how did you feel for both of them, or while you're writing them?
It was a really emotional process for me. I took quite some time to do them. I thought it would be a lot easier than what it was, because I'm generally quite a forward person. I'm very in touch with myself emotionally. However, putting into words exactly how I felt about the situation, or I feel about the situation rather, it was a little confronting, but at the same time I do take comfort in knowing that it may assist people to get through a really difficult time.
Mm-hmm. So what is the reason you decided to join the Letters of Love project or book in this particular case?
Something I've always looked up to you, Mel, for having the courage to put into writing and to express, I suppose, what it's like to lose a baby, and to go through that as a mother and as a family unit. Something I've often thought about, but sort of didn't really ever know where to start. And when I saw that you were publishing Letters of Love 3, I thought, well, is now or never. This is my opportunity to become involved in, I suppose, a network of people that I really relate to.
How have you how have you felt like with the process so far?
Well, when I initially signed up to do Letters of Love, I was unaware that a very good friend's sister was about to lose the battle to cancer, and that occurrence really did change my emotional journey throughout this. Grieving and watching someone you care about deeply grieve so deeply at the same time as trying to express my own grief and put into words to be published for the world to read was a pretty overwhelming experience. Nevertheless, no regrets. I'm very grateful for the opportunity. I'm very honoured to be part of such a special book. But I do this in memory of a beautiful family who have lost a very special woman who will be forever 29.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your loss.
Very hard.
So how, I know you've touched on it a little bit, how do you think this book is going to help people that have going through pregnancy or infant loss, or may do in the future?
When I lost my babies, I remember feeling very isolated. I remember feeling very alone. I had multiple losses, and I didn't know anybody that had lost babies in like the mid-trimester, consecutive times. And I felt really alone, really sad. I didn't feel that there was anyone that understood. Had there been a resource like Letters of Love or something that I could have picked up and read and known that there were other people who'd walked my shoes or who'd understood, or it may have I suppose not taken me as long to lift my spirits a little. I do think it will help people to be able to relate without actually verbally having to express anything, because not everybody finds it easy to express the way that they feel verbally. So I think it's just a really good way for especially grieving mothers to relate to other people in their position.
And yeah, it's funny that you say that, because I literally wrote this today, that if somebody had a book like this, when they were going through their loss, it might help them in the future, or that they wish they had a book like this when they were going through their losses or something like that. And I've heard it so many times, and I actually wrote it down. So you'll be reading that in the book as well. Yeah, it's so true. So Annmarie, how can we contact you or connect with you if somebody wants to get in touch and you can share your story with them?
I'd definitely say the best way would be through my email address, which is annmarie.vella@hotmail.com. That's ANNMARIE.VELLA@hotmail.com.
Okay, I'll put that in the links anyway in the notes, so you can all go there. Well, thank you so much, Annmarie, for sharing your story, and we look forward to reading that. thank you everybody for joining us here. Letters of Love, Pregnancy and Infant Loss will be available on the 15th of October 2022. So make sure you go grab your copy when it's launched, and share it with your friends and family, because it's a great resource to have. So thank you again, and Annmarie, and we will chat soon. Bye.
My pleasure. Thanks. Bye.